Alright. Can everybody hear me okay? Asher, Shanli. Okay. Okay. Logically. So, we are meeting today because we did not meet last Saturday. That doesn't mean we will do tables today. We will not, because we did table on Sunday. What we are going to learn today, don't unnecessarily talk. That doesn't prove you anything. Okay?
I will do tables today.
No. So, Shani, turn on your video, beta, okay? So today I have one thing in my mind, that is square and square roots. Okay? And anybody having, so Anita was saying also something that you are not clear about. Yeah, what is that? Leave that, that's not easy. Okay, you were saying that you learned something in the school that you were not clear about. What was that? Me call it and tell me. Yes, Asher. Yes, we will learn square and square roots. Okay?
Wait, is it going to be like
Wait, hold your horses. We'll see. We'll see what is important about it. See, you guys might know a little bit about something. When I talk about it, I will go in much depth. Okay? Hello, Suhina. And Jaganya is also there, right? Jaganya is hiding herself. Request everybody to turn on your video so that I would know who all are there versus who are not. Okay. Alright. So, I have planned to teach square and square roots. If any of you have any particular thing in your mind that you want to learn, you have to let me know. Nothing? Okay. You will say polygon, that I am not going to cover. Because polygon, every day when you come to the class, you don't prepare, you don't think, and you will just randomly raise your hand, teach me polygon. I am not a polygon expert who will keep on teaching you polygon every day. Okay? Alright, yes, Ramli.
Can you do basic area?
Say it again.
Basic area?
Basic area. What do you mean the basic area?
No, missing area.
Missing area. Okay. We'll talk about that. Yes, Ananya. Saying something? Where is Aditya?
Who's coming?
Okay. Jaganya, are you able to hear me okay, beta? Jaganya with the name Sri. Okay. Yeah. You might want to turn on your video and everybody confirm that you guys can hear me okay. So we'll talk about... Okay. Yeah, Aditi.
When is the class going to end?
Once it starts, 1 hour from there. Okay, so we are starting now. Alright, so today we are going to talk or learn about square and square root. What do you know by square? Anybody? What do you know about square? Yes, Reena, tell me.
Square is a shape that has 4 corners and it's an equal shape, and it also has
Okay, let's see what family says.
a square shape with equal sides and it's quadratic.
Aditya, you can play football later. Okay. Alright, yeah. So I said we're going to talk about square and square roots, okay? Now let's see what Sanvi says. What do you know about square?
A square has more sides because all the sides are the same length. Sometimes a square can be a rectangle, but a rectangle can never be a square.
Okay, last time, what do you mean by square and square root? I mean, I'm talking about square and square root. What do you know about square, Ashar?
A square is a shape that has all equal sides.
Okay, then I will stop everybody. I'll stop everybody. Everybody's going in the wrong direction. I was saying square and square root. So when I say square, obviously you guys are not wrong with your definition of square. You are talking about this guy. And I'm talking about this guy. There's a difference. Yeah, Aditi. Was that a wake-up call for everybody?
Square root is a symbol that is like a 2.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a wake-up call for everybody, including Sanvi. Sanvi just woke up. It's early morning for her. 5:30, 5:45 in India right now. Yeah. Okay. So yes, Sweena, you're saying something.
Square is like a symbol where we are gonna, if it's like 2, we are gonna times the number to 2. So it's like 2 times 2 is like 4.
Okay. So yes. So you guys know about it. In today's class, we will forget about this guy. This guy is lost. Okay. This square is lost, disappeared. Somebody did magic. This guy vanished. Okay. So we'll only focus on this square. So we'll talk about square and square root. Yug, where is your pain? Back, neck, lower abdomen, where? I can get you Chandu Balm. It's a very good ointment for all type of pain. And then one of your friend will rub it on your back.
No, I don't want
Okay. All right. So let's focus on this thing. And I don't like when I see everybody doing this. This is not a good sign. That means you are doing the class just because you are forced to come to the class. You don't do that. Sit down properly. You are in a class. You are not on a beach, not near a seashore or a beach. So let's come back to this one. So in today's class, we are going to talk about square, and that is like no permanent between. Listen to what I'm saying right now. Listen to what I'm saying right now. See what I'm doing on the board right now. This is 2 square. This is 3 square. This is 4 square. This is 5 square. This is 7 square. This is 8 square. If I say this is 10 square. It's not 1 and 0 square. Okay, it's 10 square. Whatever number you see, I'm talking about a square of that. If I say 1000 square, that means square of 1000. Now we'll come to what do we mean by square of 1000 or whichever number we're talking about. No unnecessary murmuring in between. Okay, there's no debate going on. I'm teaching something. You have to understand that. Okay. Make sure that you guys are not getting diverted, distracted, tempted to talk. If I say 2 square, what does it mean? It means 2 into 2. If I say 3 square, what do I mean? 3 into 3. If I say 4 square, what do I mean? 4 into 4. See, remember this. When I'm looking at putting this power as 2, what I'm saying is this number is multiplied by itself this many times. When I'm putting a power 2 here on 3, what I'm saying is this number 3 is multiplied by itself 2 times. When I'm putting a power of 2 or saying 4 is square, what I'm saying is 4 is multiplied with itself 2 times. Now, based on whatever I said, if I say 5 to the power 3 or 5 cube, what does it mean? Say it.
5 times 2.
No. That's why when you rush for giving an answer, you go wrong. Your chances of going wrong is more. Now let's see what Surina says.
Okay. 5 times 5 times 5.
Yes. So, like I said, square of 2, meaning 2 is multiplied by itself 2 times. 2 into 2. When I said square of 3, what did I do? 3 multiplied by itself 2 times. When I said 4 to the power 2, what did I do? 4 multiplied by itself 2 times. Likewise, here, everybody who got the wrong answer or was thinking in a different way, if I am saying 5 cube, what I am saying is 5 into 5 into 5. Okay? This is what it means. Now let's check everybody's understanding, and I will call out the names and only that person has to answer, okay? So that I can figure out if everybody is able to understand this or not. If I say 8 cube, what would be your answer, Shyamvi? What do I mean by this?
8 times 8 times 8.
Wonderful. Okay. If I say 9 to the power 6, what do I mean by that, Ananya? I'll come to you, Surina. I'll come to you. Ananya, what do I mean by this? 9 to the power 6.
You multiply 9 like 6 times. No, like.
Say that in simple words.
You multiply 9, but you have to add, like, you have to, like, do the number after times.
No, you are going. See, that's what I'm saying. Say that in simple words. If I said 8 to the power 3, what did I say? 8 times 8 times 8, right? That's what Shyamli said. Similarly, if I'm saying 9 to the power 6, say that in simple words. 9 times 9 times 9 times 9 times 9 times 9. 6 times. Yeah?
So 9 times 6.
Not 9 times 6. If you say 9 times 6,
9 plus.
no plus.
34.
No plus.
9 6 times.
9 6 times. Or 9 or not. Don't even get lost in English, okay? Just say 9 into 9 into 9 into 9
That's
into
what I
9.
said.
Okay, if you said it and if you understood it that way, then we are good. Let's pick up. So we are learning power, okay? So let's see. If I say 4 to the power 7, or let's say 4 to the power 5, what do I mean by this, Sandy?
It would mean 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4.
Wonderful. If I say 7 to the power 4, what do I mean by that, LT?
7 times 7 times 7 times 7.
Keep it simple. Okay? If I say 12 to the power 4, what do I mean by that, Srina?
12 times 12 times 12 times 12.
Okay. If I say 9 to the power 4, what do I mean by that, Asher? I'll come to everybody, okay? I'll come to everybody. I am not going to spare anybody. Yeah, Asher, what do I mean by this?
Wait, by that?
9 times 4. 9 to the power 4, what do I mean by that?
It's 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9.
From where did plus come? There is no plus.
Multiply.
Yeah. Okay. So, if I say 4 to the power 3, what do I mean by this, Shivakeswa? I'll come to everybody. Go and tell, I'll call your name, Shivakeswa. 4 to the power 3, what do I mean by this?
4 to 4 4 2.
Okay. So, everybody on the screen has answered except 2 new kids. So, Riyan's joined and Yaganya has not answered. I mean, I have not asked actually. So, how would she answer? So, if I say 8 to the power 4, what do I mean by that, Yaganya? Yaganya, you might want to go and unmute yourself, then you can answer it. Yes, sure. Okay, while Jaganya is typing her answer, Riyans, if I say 5 to the power 4, what do I mean by this? Do you know? Riyans.
No, sir. No.
Okay, so we just learned this is called power. Okay, so if I say 5 to the power 4, it means, okay, let's see who can answer this. Yeah.
5 times 5 times 5 times 5.
So this means if I have power 4, that means this number is getting multiplied by itself this many times.
4 times.
Okay? Yes? Is that okay? So you know it, so I'm just giving everybody a chance. Okay? So in case why you might want to put your hand down. Now, so this is power. Okay? So in today's class, okay, some of the kids have not answered yet. So if I say 7 to the power 3, what do I mean by that, Anika?
3 times 3 times 3. Oh wait, I'm not 7.
No, so say it one more time.
7 times 7 times.
Yes, yes. And say it loud, okay? Even if I shout when I'm teaching you guys, I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just trying to make sure everybody is able to hear me, okay? So don't be scared of me, but be serious. Yug, I wish I had as much fun as Yug has in the class always. He will come in the swimsuit, lie on the chair, see you, the teacher is dancing, let me enjoy the song. No, feet down. I'm not praising you. I'm actually, this is called sarcasm. You know what it means? Sarcasm means when somebody is saying something about something not so nice, but still try to make it look nice. Okay? So don't do bad things. Okay, so Nikhil, are you clear? If I say 5 to the power 2, what do I mean by this?
5 times 5.
Yes. So this power means this is your base and this is your power. So when you say something to the power something, this means this base is getting multiplied this many times by itself. Okay. So in today's class, you guys don't have to worry about lot of deep concepts.
You didn't get your answer.
Yeah, I did.
You are the leader of the class. Don't be. But thanks for reminding me. What does it mean, you?
8 times 8 times 8 times 8.
Wonderful. So at least after having asked you guys all these questions, I'm getting confident that okay, everybody at least understood what it means. And okay, I got the answer from Yaganya also, so that is good. Now whatever I said, it is not to be forgotten, but our focus will be today on understanding what do we mean by square. See, this is what happens. When I don't see you guys, I'll keep on calling different names, right? So, Sami, I was addressing her as Jaganya so far, and then she made me believe that it's not Jaganya, it's Sami. Okay? Alright. So, see, after having worked with you guys for some time, I have memorized your names, but I would not remember your parents' name, right? So that's where I go wrong at times, but sorry about that. Alright, so whatever we talked about, the power thing, Anika here, attention. We will only focus on the power of 2, which is called square. Okay? So if I ever say 10 squared, will anybody be in the class who has doubt about it? Just raise your hand.
No.
No? Nobody will have any doubt if I talk about 10 squared or 17 squared or 99 squared or 100 squared or a million squared. Yeah?
Yes.
It doesn't change anything for us. These numbers would change, but the concept of our understanding of square would not change. Correct? This part is clear? Everybody with me? Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
now if I say, now I'm kind of getting little more demanding as a teacher. If I say 7 squared, you all know what 7 squared means. If I tell you, okay, tell me the exact value of 7 squared, how much it is? No calculation in air, it has to be on the notebook. if you are going to raise your hand and give me an answer in a hurry, there's a high likelihood that you might go wrong. 7 squared. Yes, Suina. How much is that?
49.
Yep. Rians, how about you?
14.
14? Why?
Because 2 is 7 times 7.
7 times 7 is how much?
14. Oh, 49.
49. So, see, this is why math is easy, but it needs practice. See, I'm sweating while teaching you guys. If I have to teach you the same thing again and again, I will sweat more and I'll be almost wet. Don't make me take bath with my sweat. Alright. So, if I say 10 squared, how much is that, Aditi? Are you Aditi?
Uh, 50.
One more.
20. Or 100. I'm mistaken. 100.
100. Yep. I will call out the names and only that child has to answer, okay? If I say 8 squared, how much is that, Asher?
8. The 8 was on the 10.
I'm saying 8 squared. This is history. Aditi has already answered it.
Okay. Wait, what is that 2 or there?
8 squared. I'm saying we are going to focus only on square for now, okay? 8 squared is how much?
8 square is 64.
So it should be easy peasy. 8 times 8, 64. 8 is 64. You guys know the tables by heart now. I would not assume or expect you guys to take time for answering these questions. If I say 13 squared, how much is that, Suhina? Yeah, Suhina, I said. Go ahead.
What's that?
13 squared.
It's gonna be. I forgot tables. I forgot my tables for a second.
So, Sami answer.
30.
Sami
I
answer.
got it.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Okay. Okay. So, square is something that should not trouble anybody. Let me see. 5 square is how much, Nikhil? Nikhil. Yeah, go ahead, tell me. I don't want to see your hand. I'm just
5 times 5 is 25.
25. Yeah, so 5 square is 25. Now you guys have heard it so many times from me. And what is a square? That should be simple to you. Now, what is our takeaway so far? You guys know what is a square when we are talking about geometry, right? You know it's a shape with all sides being same, right? When we are talking about square in algebra, that is, when I'm talking about square in algebra, I'm talking about a number with a power 2. A number with a power 2. This is my algebra part of it and this is my geometry part of it. Okay? If anybody randomly asks you what do you know about square, you will say there are 2 squares. Which square you are talking about? If you're talking about a geometrical shape, this is the square which has 4 sides, all sides same, 4 vertex, every angle 90 degree, whatnot. If you're talking about the square of a number, more with respect to algebra, a square of a number means the same number being multiplied with itself 2 times. Yeah. Now, so if I say square of 5, one answer, anybody. And just go and tell.
25.
25. Yeah?
25.
Yeah, everybody knows 25. It's an easy one.
25.
Yeah, I heard it loud and clear. Now, If I say find out the square root of 25.
Sure.
What sure? You'll start doing breakdance now?
No.
Yes, Ranvi, tell me. What do you know about it?
Would it be 5 square?
I'm saying, tell me what is the square root of 25, yeah?
5 times 5. No, it's like 5.
No, so everybody will go wrong because I want you guys to go wrong. See,
It's 5.
calm down. What is the answer?
5.
Why?
Because 5 times 1 equals 25.
7 times 7 equals 49. Okay. No, so you are going the right direction, Shanvi. I'm just trying to understand what is that is going in your mind because that is very important for me. Yes, Suina. Suina is also trying to say something. Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's 5 because I forgot what it was like this.
Okay. See, guess
Because
what? Yeah. Go ahead.
I think it's 5 because if you add like 5 like
Okay. Okay, don't go way too far. I think there's something to understand. And I have not explained that, so it's not a mistake for sure. Okay. So, Riyas was also saying something. Complete your chain of thought. And then I'll try explaining it.
Was it 20?
I think it's 265. Maybe
Okay.
my calculations are wrong, but because it's 25 times 25.
No. So, I did not say square of 25. I said square root of 25.
Oh, damn.
Square root. See, always every word.
Oh, I think I got it.
Yeah, tell me. What is
So
that?
I think it's 5 because see, it's the square root. So for a root, there is something that supports the plant. If you imagine 25 is the plant, if you imagine 5 is the root, there is something that supports 25. That's 5.
Okay. Siani, you both were thinking in the right direction. Let me decode this for you guys.
Is it 5?
Now, okay, no. If you say 5, if you say is it 5, then I would assume that you are smarter than me, and then you have to explain that to me. I'm trying to learn it from you guys. No, why? You have to tell me why. I mean, I know you guys are smarter than me. I'm just saying with respect to understanding this part, okay? I'm never going to challenge you or say, okay, who is smarter than me versus who is not.
Is it division?
It's not division. So now look at it. This is 5 square. Okay? When you say square root, what you're talking about is whatever number you have, let's say I had 25, I can write that as 5 square. Now if I say square root of this, that means I'm talking about just removing this guy, and that becomes my answer. Again, hear me one more time. If I am saying find out the square root of some number, if I say find out the square root of some number, okay, if I say 36, find out the square root. Okay?
6?
Calm down. I know you are going in the right direction, but hold it. Anika, Nikhil, here. If I say square root, now look at this. First you find out the square and what is the root. First you find out the square. So you'll say, okay, is this a square of something? 36 I get by doing 6 times 6. Right? This is how I get 36, which is nothing but 6 square. Now somebody says square root. You just found that this number is a square of this. You have to find out square root. Meaning you're talking about this number. Get the square out and then become square root. Now, so now look at this. let's do few examples that'll make it clear. So the square of 5 is nothing but 5 into 5 is equal to 25. Okay? The square root of 25 is nothing but 5. Basically, square root is reverse of square. If you want to look at it that way. 5 square makes 25. 25 square root makes 5. 6 square makes 6 into 6, that is 36. Square root, I'll use this symbol, okay? Square root of 36 is 6. So 6 square is 36, square root of 36 is 6. Basically what you're doing is, once you convert that number into a square of something, you knock off the square and that becomes your square root. It's the reverse. So it's square and square root. If 25 is square of 5, 5 is square root of 25. That's how you can look at it. If 36 is square of 6, 6 is the square root of 36. It's like father and child or parent and child. Okay? So this is the child. A square of that gives the parent here 49. The square root of the parent gives you the child. 2 square is 4. So this is the child. Square of 2, it gives you the parent. Square root of 4 gives you the child.
I'm feeling hot.
Hmm?
I'm feeling hot.
You got it?
Me too.
Everybody? Everybody?
I'm also feeling hot.
Big boy?
Yeah.
Got it? So I will start giving you guys some favorite names depending on how you do in the class. Yep.
I have school tomorrow, but we have to go there.
Okay. It's fine. We'll finish it up early. Okay. How much time we have spent so far? We have spent, we have just 20 more minutes. That's it.
20.
Oh, my God, 20. Yay, 20.
20?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Then 5.
What is class going to end?
I'm sorry?
What time is class going to end?
Ideally 8:35, but we'll try to finish by 8:25 so that I give you guys 10 minutes back because I understand you guys have school tomorrow. So now let's come back to this one. Let's understand this very, very clearly, okay? There's no difficult concept here, but we should be able to relate. Like the way I said, child and parent. 10 is my child. 10 square gives me 10 into 10, which is 100. So this is the parent. If I say square root of the parent gives me the child. Okay?
I got it.
Everybody got it?
I'm
Yep.
favorite
Yes,
source.
Anvi.
You said it was 8:30 something. Mine was 6:37. Right now.
Right, that's
6 a.m.
yeah. So no, we'll not go till 8 your time, Sanvi. That'll be too harsh on me, on my part actually.
8.
8 for Sanvi would be 9:30 for us. I mean, unless you guys want to be in the class till 9:30 and skip your dinner, skip your school tomorrow. Okay, so let's come back here. Square of 5 gives me 25. Square root of 25 is square root of 5 square is nothing but 5. So you look at this. When you have to find, now how the calculation will work. If somebody says find out the square root, this is sign for square root, okay? Square root of 25. So what you say, okay fine. I have to find out square root of 25. 25 I can write as the square of 5. So as soon as you find the square inside the square root, you can say okay fine. I have a square and I have a square root. Both will kill each other. I have a 5. Yep, it's like a video game. So now let's try doing it. If I say find out square of 12, everybody knows how to find it out?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everybody?
Yes.
Tell me, yes sir is not the answer. Tell me, how much is square of 12?
How much is square of 12?
Yes, Sami, how much is square of 12? 144, wonderful. Yep, you also same, Suina? Okay.
144.
It's 12 times 12 is 144.
Mm-hmm. And how about 12 times 11?
12 times 11. Wait.
You'll tell me in the next class.
No.
12 times 11 is 132.
Yeah, no, so Yog is very fast when it comes to calculating, okay? But he calculates the table also, he doesn't memorize, he calculates. And he does it very fast, trust me, I'm impressed.
132.
132, okay, see, he calculated. But the problem is, I want him to memorize. Okay, Yaditi.
144.
No, 12 times 12, 124, yes, you're right. Yeah, sure. So, now I'm doing reverse. So far we were talking about square of something. Now we are talking about square root of something. If I say find out the square root of 4, how will I find? What I will say, okay, square root of 4. That means you are saying, can I write 4 as square of something? Yes, it is 2 times 2 is 4. Yeah, which is nothing but square of 2. As soon as I have a square root and a square, they will kill each other. Okay? It's another form of tic-tac-toe, whatever you call it. No, there is no blood when it kills. Don't worry about it. See, when I said square root and square will kill each other, Anika was saying, oh my God, it will kill. No, there is no bleeding, nothing happening here. It's just a mathematical calculation, okay? Like the way you guys play video games, nobody gets hurt, right? You still say, oh, I killed 10 demons.
I get 10.
You're terrible.
Okay, don't go too far in video game, okay? I just gave an example so that you can relate. Now, everybody, if I say find out the square root of 9, how much that will be? Let's see.
Square root of 9. 81. Sorry. Yeah.
I will give you a prize for being fast and being wrong always.
3? Is it
Yes.
3?
Yes, Suina.
3.
Okay, you also told 3. But I'll be more impressed when I see you guys say, okay, 9, square root of 9, okay, square root of 9, that is, okay, square root of 3 square, because 9 is 3 times 3, okay, that means 3. If I see this thing being done on the notebook, that gives me more confidence. If you guys randomly cook up a number and tell me on the fly, doesn't impress me. Okay? All that I'm teaching you guys here, I'm writing on the board, trying to explain, right? That is when we can relate. Imagine if I don't use the board for one class. I just come, blabber, give you guys speech for 1 hour, saying I explained a lot of things. Would that make sense? No.
No, because picture makes more sense.
That's what you're doing. So, square root of 9. Same thing, like the answer I got from many of you. Square root of 9. See, look at, I'm writing a story right now. Oh, square root of 9. 9 is nothing but 3 into 3. Okay, which is equal to 3 times 3 is nothing but 3 square. As soon as I got to the place, oh, I know I have a square and I have a square root. Both will nullify each other. That means I can remove 2 and I can remove this square root sign also. My answer is 3. Okay. Now tell me square root of 81.
Square root of 81.
Calculate.
Done. What is 9?
That 9.
It's 9.
Who will, just now I wrote that in red and bold on Rudraksh's notebook.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
My goodness.
Yeah, Danya.
9.
9. How did you get that?
I can hear you.
No, I was saying, how did you get 9? That's what I'm interested in.
1 sec.
Okay. Yeah, Aditi, tell me. What was your answer?
9.
How did you get that?
I divided 81 by 9 equals 9.
Sir,
Uh-huh.
I revised the table of 9.
Okay. Yep. Suina, explain me. I explain.
First, I got 9. So first, we should see we should see which number if we multiply it by
It's 81.
see.
Oh, it's
So,
81, yeah.
See, I got 9 because if we multiply 9 times 9, we get 81. So it's 9 squares. If we take the square, the 2 out of thing, it's 9. The answer is 9.
So this is how it will be, right? You will say, okay, 81. I have to find out the square root of 81. Let's see what Riyans has to say. Yes, Riyans, go ahead.
I got 81 because 9 times 9 equals 81.
Okay, you got 81 or your answer was 9?
9.
9. Yep. Ananya, tell me. Ananya, explain that to me better.
Oh, sorry. Wait, okay. Say what?
No, I'm saying you told me that your answer is 9. I was just asking you to explain that to me, saying how did you get 9? I want you to tell me a story.
Okay, so 9 times 9 is 81.
Uh-huh. So here's the thing, okay? See, the way I did square root of 4, I said 4, square root of 4 means the square root of 4 is 2 into 2, which is nothing but 2 square. So when I'm doing square root of 2 square, this becomes 2. The square root of square. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
The square root of square, that knocks off this and this, you get 2. Similarly, when you did 9, square root of 9, 9 is nothing but 3 into 3. So we are talking about square root of 9, that means square root of 3 into 3. 3 into 3 is nothing but 3 square. So square root of 3 square. And then this square and square root both will nullify each other and my answer will be 3.
Sir, whenever you give that answer, I just revise the table.
Exactly, that's how it has to be done. But I will sincerely request you all to make sure that you use notebook, write it down, get into practice of doing it, because your brain will work much faster when you get into a habit of doing things.
Yes, sir.
If you just rely on your brain, one day your brain will unfriend you.
Shut up.
Your brain will unfriend you. Do you know what that means?
It will
Brain
ignore
will-
you.
The brain will not remain your friend and will become somebody else's friend.
I'm so sorry.
Imagine any of us being alone without a friend, and that too the friend is the brain. Okay, shh. Every time you find a small opportunity to get distracted, you're the first one to do it, and don't do it. I know, you know everything, but you don't learn. Here, square root of 81, same thing like the way you guys did it. That is exactly the same. But I will do that like a step-by-step process. 81 is nothing but 9 into 9. Like you guys have learned the tables. 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 3 is 9, 4 times 4 is 16, 5 times 5 25, 6 times 6 36, 7 times 7 49. What happened? You to leave early?
Mosquitoes bit me in both feet.
Oh.
And I got my mosquito on the bottom.
Mosquito is not in my syllabus. That guy is also trying to learn
What about
that.
rabbits?
Okay, so 7 times 7 is 49, 8 times 8 is 64. All that you guys know by yourself because you know tables. So as soon as you said, okay, 7 times 7 49, 8 times 8 64, 9 times 9 81. Okay, this is a perfect square. 9 to 9 gives me 81, which is nothing but square root of 9 square. So I have a square root and I have a square. I can ignore everything and I'll just write 9. I'll forget this guy and forget this guy. That's how I get my answer.
Like 9.
What is that?
9 2 something. 9 2. Do I have to write that because I just wrote 9?
No, you wrote 9.
That's the answer.
Look at this story. I can frame a story out of it. I can make a movie out of this one problem. Okay.
Okay, that's it.
This says find out the square root of 91. What is 81? 81 is nothing but 9 square, 9 to 9, which is nothing but 9 square. So if I have a square root of some square, then I can ignore the square and square root both, and my answer is this. That is my story. If you guys don't get into the habit of telling the story or writing the story, you will forget the characters.
You will fail. You will be.
Yep. Who is Sri Supriya Sri V? Is that Sammy? Or it's okay, I think it's Shanvi. Right, Shanvi?
No, it's Shivakeshwa.
Shivkeshwa, okay. Alright. So that's why keeping the video on actually helps. Now, so what did we learn so far? We learned what is square and what is square root. Yeah? If I say find out the square root of 100, do it. See, as soon as I said the question, some kids, I said, you got choked. Okay. Yeah, tell me, Suina, what is the answer?
It's 10 because
Okay. Hold the explanation part for now. Let's get everybody's answer so that everybody doesn't get biased, okay? I'll come back to you. What is your answer, Riyans? 10. Sami, 10. Aditi?
10.
Sanvi also? 10. Ananya?
10.
10. One more child got choked. As soon as he got a...
Wait, can you buy?
You need water?
Sir, I got the answer.
Okay.
Sir, I got the answer. 10 to whatever that thing is.
Make sure. Shh. Stop that. Make sure that you guys don't get choked for every question, because in examination hall you will get 20 questions. Imagine if you are getting choked 20 times. That will become a breathing problem. Okay? Yeah, sure.
For this one, I got 10.
Okay. How about you, Sirkeswa? Don't get choked. Hold it. Yeah, Sirkeswa, what is your answer, beta? Sirkeswa, where did you go? Shyanvi, what is your answer? 10.
Is my answer right?
Everybody gave 10. If that is not correct, everybody went wrong. Royally.
Sir, it's 10 to like that.
10 to the power 2.
10 to the power of 2, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Suhina, do you want to explain what did you do?
So what I did is, so the thing that gives us 100 is 10 times 10.
Mm-hmm.
And so 10 times 10. So the square is 10.
Which is equal to 10 square.
Yeah.
So now I have to find out the square root of 10 square. So square root and square both nullify each other. What I have is this. Yep. Sarvi, how would you describe that to me?
So I did was I knew it was 10 times 2. It's 10 times 10 is 100. So I cut the 2 off and I got my answer.
Okay. Alright. So I got one answer or one explanation from US, one explanation from India. So this is truly a global class. Alright. Yeah, Riyans. Expon.
This is
So essentially, if you look at it, you have some number, you are trying to factorize it. You are trying to find out two factors. And if the factors are same, that is how it becomes a square. If you have a square and a square root, then you knock off the square root and the square and you have your answer. Yeah? Now, one last question before I let you guys go. How much is the square root of 121? Yep, Reena. Don't give the answer. Just the answer. No explanation, okay? Because I know everybody is working on it, so that's why. And then Anika, square root of 121. Who is doing it? Okay, yeah, sure. What is that?
What is the Lone Star daily rule?
No, I did not hear you. I could not hear you.
What is the Lone Star daily rule?
What is Lone Star Daily? Are you seeing some name here? Okay. No, so send if there is a question that you have which I'm not going to hear right now, ask mommy to send it through WhatsApp and I'll try answering it, okay? Yep, Ananya. 11.
That's what I got.
Everybody got 11?
Yes.
Everybody got 11? Okay. I also got 11, so everybody is right. Now same approach. Everybody here. Same approach. 121 is, see, 10 times 10 is 100. It has to be more than that. I went to 11. 11 times 11 is 121. So we found it. It is 11 times 11. That means square of 11. And now I will disappear this guy and this guy. My answer is 11. So now, after today's class, I know this is not the end of it. There's a lot of things that we are going to learn which is called exponents. And I would not want you guys to learn it now. It's too early for you guys. Maybe when you are in 7th or 8th grade, that's when you will learn exponents. But for now, understanding what do we mean by square, what do we mean by square root, that is what I wanted to make sure that you guys learn. Is everybody clear?
Yes, sir.
Then have fun. Have fun. See you guys on Saturday. Alright, bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.